Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So I just got this Xbox 360 for $5. Well, it was together when I got it, but I just ripped it apart immediately. I didn't even want to deal with it. So hard drive was really good for $5, but I noticed one of the buttons was sticky, and I pulled off the front plate, and I saw this. So I kept disassembling it, and wow. This is the worst condition Xbox I've ever seen. All the screws are corroded. I haven't even opened it yet. And I know this thing is unfixable. Like, look at all this corrosion. I don't think this is fixable by any stretch of the imagination. Alrighty, so now I have the motherboard out, and it still looks really bad. There's a chance it'll work though, because it's elevated in the case. But I gotta throw this metal out. But look how bad that looks. I don't even want that fan. This is horrendous. Do you think I got scammed on this? Anyway, as you can see, like, the board, it's not terrible. The thing is that it doesn't look like it hit too many of the traces or anything. But that is absolutely really bad right there. This thing is gonna need a clean. And my original intention was to fix it and sell it. But there's no way I could do that with it looking like this. Or even if it does work, just can't sell it like this. I'm going to try cleaning it up, and then I'll consider plugging it in, but I don't even know. You can see, like, the copper on the board is kind of just, like, flaking off. Like, the corrosion is coming off, which is good. But this isn't going to be good. I'm going to have to clean all this dust and things off. Like, look at all this corrosion. Oh, wow. I'll be very surprised if this thing works. And here's the disk drive too. I'm gonna open it and see if we get a free game. That would be cool. But I mean, I'm really worried about the disk drive because you can't switch these. And look at this crazy thing I found. I'm not too sure about it, but it says right here on the board, improvement trial run. So this looks like some prototype or like limited production run thing, which is why it kind of sucks. And this was a 2010 too, so this was this probably wouldn't get the red ring like ever. Like, this looks really bad, but it's not on any of the components or the traces. I'm just gonna do a little walkthrough here, show you what it looks like before, and then I'm gonna clean it up and hope pop the X clamps off, because if there's corrosion under here, it's game over. Okay, so under the X clamps, it doesn't look terrible. We're gonna continue. However, there's some there, there's some there, there's some there. We just gotta hope that nothing got under either of these. If it did, it is actually game over. It would be really, really bad. If we get the red ring of death especially on this system, it's a 2010. It means that some did get under there. So I don't even. This is definitely the worst condition Xbox I've ever seen by any circumstance. Alright, this is kind of like the moment of truth here. I cleaned it all up, put it back together. I have the HDMI in already. And I guess just... Here we go. Ready? It's in. I'm going to press the power button now. Oh, it's got the red ring. The fans didn't even spin. The thing just red ring instantaneously. Yep, we're pretty sure she's gone. I can try getting the secondary area code, but the fans aren't even spinning. Yep, I'm pretty sure she's gone. Is this the eject button? Oh yeah. Okay, so we've got an error code, but the disk drive is not ejecting. I wanted to see if we got a game. We'll test the hard drive too. I'm gonna Google the error code, but we got the red ring of death. Okay, so I just unplugged the disk drive randomly, and then I plugged it back in, and hold up. Watch this. Let's see if it'll do it again. What the? Wait. What in the... It turned on a second ago. Okay, that was very weird. It turned on fine. Wow, that's weird. It completely just turned on fine, and now it's not. I'm not sure what that's about. I just re-cleaned the south bridge, and surprise, the thing turned on, and it's completely full of games, and the hard drive works, which is really surprising. I just got like a ton of free games here. I'm going to show you them in a second. I seriously doubt this thing is going to work for very long, but look at all these free games I got. No picture. So a lot has happened since I last updated you, but I got the disk drive working. Shockingly, two of the motors, they were all three motors were very, very rusty, but only one of them actually needed to be replaced, this one right here, and thankfully I actually had one. So technically this thing is actually fully working. Yeah, and I reassembled it. It was overheating because the fan was covered in corrosion. So what I did was I spliced in another fan because I didn't have like the same exact fan that would go into this. So I just did that, and now it hasn't overheated, and there's a ton of actually pretty good games on this system, which is really awesome. So it was definitely worth the $5, even in the terrible condition it's in. Now what I noticed is there's another profile on here called A Van Full of Candy, which is a little weird, to say the least. And if you're wondering, no, I did not just throw that crappy, rusty housing back in. Speaking of which, let me just grab that here. I got another one from a Xenon Xbox 360 because, you know, those red ring really, really easily. And I put this in here, and wow. Well, I mean, it makes sense why the fans weren't working, because it looks like that's pretty much where the extent of the damage was, is in the fan area. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty surprised it worked at all, and we'll see how long it lasts. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you all later.